Hello everyone and welcome to Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of Wayland varsity basketball. I'm Josh Schreiber, alongside me is Kevin Wang, and we're getting ready for a great home opener here tonight with the Wayland Warriors against the Boston Latin Wolfpack. So Kevin, with the game about to get started, what are some of your keys to this game?
Right. So Boston Latin is obviously a super strong team, DCL champs last year. Wayland has not picked up a game against them in the past 2 years. Last year they did come super close, only losing by 1 point. So Wayland's running a pretty small roster out here, so the three keys to the game that they're going to have to do is A, keep the pace up, B, convert on all fast break attempts, and C, abuse any and all mismatches on failed switches and failed missed coverages. That's the keys to the game. That's what they got to do in order to beat this super strong Bolat team.
Yeah, absolutely. As we get ready for tip-off, that was Gavin Davies and Bogdan Ivanov. Boston Latin will start with possession. Ivanov now out to Harrison, to Griffin. Griffin did play a lot.
By Moody.
Almost stolen by Melvin there. Great defense here to start. Ivanov looking. That is
really suffocating defense there by Wayland. An amazing first possession to the game. Didn't let Boston Latin get anywhere close to the paint. Didn't let them get anything. We'll see what they do in offense.
Absolutely. That was number 15, Hayden Groh, who dribbled that ball out of bounds as junior captain Noah Lee dribbles it out to Jack Melvin. Moody to Emmanuel. Into Melvin once again. Good ball movement. Melvin can't get that one to go.
Nice board there by Davies.
Gavin Davies. Moody for three in the corner. Rattles it.
Oh.
Can't get it to go. Emmanuel with the offensive board again. Melvin bobbles it. They will slow it down. Now Emmanuel for three. Emmanuel can't get it to go. And that ball is knocked out of bounds by number 3, Porter Moody.
So that's a lot of energy for Wayland to start at the game. Like 3 offensive possessions, or 3 offensive touches on their first possession. A lot of good offensive boards, a lot of good ball movement, and especially great passing by Noah Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. A pretty good start. Couldn't get a bucket to go, but hopefully that'll start. Wow, what a shot there from Hayden Groh. Gets the and one bucket. That was really an incredible play there. Just kind of threw that ball up behind his back. That foul was on senior captain Gavin Davies. Groh shooting his first and only.
So Wayland definitely cannot afford Davies to get into foul trouble. They don't have too many big men out there to spare. They need him up and available for the rest of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. They really don't have a lot of big men. One of the big changes from last year, Jaden Brewington did get a lot of rebounds as well as Jabari Nurses. That one stolen away from Jack Melvin. That's Ikea Soga getting fouled on the play and getting the steal. He will shoot 2 at the line. But yeah, as we were saying, Gavin Davies is crucial to this Wayland Warriors team. He is really the only true big man that they have as a senior captain. It'll be really interesting to see what he can do here this year.
Yeah, definitely.
There's Ikea Soga draining the first one. Boston Latin out to a quick 4-0 lead.
And these two fouls stopping the momentum and the high pace of the beginning a little bit, but there's still plenty of game to play.
Absolutely, as he misses the second, Davies with his second rebound. Coach Doherty calling out a play there. Here we have Moody, back to Melvin. Into Davies, into the post. Davies, nice move, gets the basket.
That completely demonstrates Davies' key to this Wayland team. Got the great post move, great layup for Wayland's first 2 points on the board.
Absolutely, and those are Wayland's first 2 points of the year. Charlie Griffin, wild on that 3-point shot. Can't get it to go. Now Ikea Soga. Ikea Soga finds Griffin back out again for 3. He gets that one to go in the corner. Charlie Griffin played a huge role last year against this Wayland team. Obviously, he is 1 year older now. He was just a sophomore last year. Really a dangerous player.
Melvin for
three. He can't get that to go. Emmanuel with the offensive board.
That's Wayland's third missed 3 of this game, but they have been showing really good offensive tenacity on getting these rebounds.
As they missed the fourth right
again.
there, yeah. Oh, Moody almost loses his balance there. Wild shot once again from Hayden Groh. Good
Groh,
defense
luckily
by
for
Moody.
Wayland, bungled the layup, and that allows Noah Lee to almost get the 4-point play there, but he will take 3 shots at the foul line.
Yeah, Noah Lee, ever since his early days in youth basketball, has been known to get that and 1 3 to go. Can't get it to go there, but does get the call. He'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah. So that was textbook basketball right there. Noah. Oh, sub in.
They tried to get in a sub of Zoran Livingston. Noah will shoot second. Is that one? Wow, early sub out for senior captain Jack Melvin. That'll be Zoran Livingston coming into the game. A lot of information on Zoran. Really exciting players. Lee shoots the third. Gets it to
Converts.
all 3. Clutch
Yeah,
shooting.
that was textbook basketball right there by Lee, making sure that the refs see that the Boston Latin defender was not giving him any space on the landing, getting those 3 foul shots.
Absolutely. So now Boston Latin dribbling it around. Great defense here from Wayland. Once again, Emmanuel not buying the pump fake. Up in Groh's face. Groh can't get it to go. Griffin puts it up, gets it to go. Wow. Really great job by Charlie Griffin to be in the right place and put that bucket in. Bolat up 4. Porter Moody dribbling around. Nice move there to Emmanuel. Now Lee, oh, what a pass into Zoran Livingston. Livingston gets his first points in style for Wayland varsity basketball. Zoran Livingston is a freshman, as we have mentioned. His brother Xander Livingston was a senior last year, senior captain. Zoran is having an unbelievable start already, making an impact as he will shoot his first and only.
Yeah, he stopped Bolat's momentum right then and there. With that amazing and 1 right there. Great start to this game, and hopefully for the whole season for him.
Yeah, absolutely. And more on Zoran Livingston. He was really a star last year. What a play by Porter Moody. Dalek Emmanuel dribbling up the court into Zoran once again. Cannot get the layup to go.
That was just pure hustle right there by Moody. Getting the backcourt steal. That was pretty amazing to see.
That was really great. And I'll continue with Zoran. He is a very big freshman. As Groh, I believe, gets that one to go. But Zoran, he is a guard and a forward, has unbelievable potential. They are so excited for him to really get more experience. As just a freshman, he could have a huge, huge role.
Exactly, yeah.
Can shoot the 3, battle down low. It is very rare to see a talent like his.
He's got amazing athleticism, skills right here. This is just the beginning for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Now Noah Lee gets a screen. Nice move. Does get blocked. It will stay a Wayland ball. Nice move to get into the paint there, Kevin.
That's true. The block was by Bogdan Ivanov, one of the centers for Boston Latin, probably the biggest player on the court for this whole game. Meanwhile, talking about big players, Gavin Davies gets in that layup to go. 2
Nice
more points,
play.
bringing it up to only a 1-point lead for Boston Latin.
Wayland really playing some good quality basketball here to start their year. I think they are playing better than Boston Latin. A little bit lucky. Traveling is called right there on number 53, Sam Griffin, the brother of Charlie Griffin.
No, I agree totally. Wayland is definitely outplaying Boston Latin right now. Boston Latin has gotten a bunch of questionable. I think they got a lot of good shots that have rolled in a little bit.
Wild shot there from Dalek.
Wayland's been getting good shots, open shots, lots of offensive boards, as can be shown.
Great offensive board there by senior captain Gavin Davies, putting it in for 2. Gavin Davies, just as we talked about, having a huge role on the offensive boards already here tonight, has 4 rebounds.
Seems like Davies is absolutely out-muscling Ivanov at this point in the game.
Absolutely. Boston Latin trying to get something going. They haven't been able to yet. Ivanov for 3. Can he shoot? Not on that one, but Groh gets a tough rebound. Gets the and 1 to go once again. His second and 1. That'll give Boston Latin the lead once again. Here is Groh at the line. He'll shoot one, trying to get that and one to go. He does, and we missed right there. Senior Gavin Moser came in, replacing Dalek Emmanuel. Moody, Lee back and forth to Moser. Lee showing off his hops, cannot reach that one.
The bad pass right there. Wayland really needed a good offensive possession there, kind of swing the momentum back, retake the lead or tie it back. But we'll see what happens.
Absolutely, Kevin. Even I'm looking for somewhere to go. Now Sam Griffin loses the ball once again. Great defense from junior captain Porter Moody.
The Wayland defense definitely isn't the problem here.
No,
they've caused so many turnovers from Boston Latin right now. Boston Latin is not playing extremely cleanly right now. And that's a three from Zoran Livingston.
Livingston cannot get that one to go just off the front rim there. But yeah, as you were saying, if they were shooting well right now they have not hit a three yet this game. They're around 0 for 5. If they had hit maybe 2 or 3 of those, they'd have a commanding lead right now, but they just haven't been able to. That was Ikea Soga with the 3, couldn't get it to go. Once again, another offensive rebound from Hayden Groh. He will shoot 2 at the line after that foul. Foul there was on senior Gavin Moser.
Looks like senior Josh Elmogan's about to check in soon. He didn't get a ton of playing time last year, but checking in pretty early for the game here. We'll see what impact he can get.
Yeah, this is the earliest he's checked in. He is a fan favorite, as we can hear the student section cheering a lot right now for him. Yeah, Josh Ellenbogen, I've talked with a lot of guys on this team. They all agree that Josh Ellenbogen is a huge locker room presence.
Absolutely.
Really always keeps spirits high in that locker room.
Kind of the glue of the team right here, like you said.
Yeah. Here's Lee dribbling around. Nice pass into Livingston. Livingston gets that bucket. Livingston putting on an unbelievable debut here so far tonight in just the first quarter.
Yeah, that's what we're going to see all the time. Lee to Livingston, great pass, great slash. That was an easy 2 points every time.
Yeah, Lee
Almost
a very quick guard. Bro, nice mid-range shot there. Oh, I'm sorry. Number 12 was Jake Harrison. I believe I've mistaken that for most of this game. Number 12 is Jake Harrison. He has gotten quite a few offensive boards here tonight. He is a junior captain.
Yeah, Harrison's been doing really well for Boston Latin right here.
Now Ivanov pump fakes a 3, gets Bogan to bite. It will stay Boston Latin possession as Ivanov loses it out of bounds on a nice defensive play from Zoran Livingston. Here is Boston Latin now. Lee almost gets a hand on it. Ikea Soga now dribbling in. Out to Tahil. Now Harrison airballs that 3. Not even close on that one. Student section loves it. Melvin back in the game, dribbling it up. Looking for his man. Finds
Livingston, quick first step. Can't get past Ikea Soga.
Here's Melvin now. Melvin puts up a wild shot. Can't get it to go. Nice play by Moser to almost steal that ball.
Oh,
now
great tenacity right there.
Great job. Half-court shot is just off the backboard. A bit of a tough start here for Wayland, but if they can get this going here tonight, just start to shoot, they clearly have the advantage. I think, Kevin, they're playing better in this game.
I think they're doing almost everything they need to do right here. They got amazing defense. That last steal by Gavin Moser was just a representation entirely of the tenacity and effort they've been showing that whole first quarter. They forced Boston Latin into multiple turnovers in both the back court and the front court. And the only thing they have to do now for the rest of the game to pick up this lead is get a little bit more ball movement going on. That one pass from Lee to Livingston near the end of the quarter was really great, really beautiful. More ball movement, pick up the shooting a little bit, maybe get 1-2 guys hot, and I think they've got a really good chance to not only win the game, but winning by a wide margin.
Yeah, absolutely. And in case you're just joining us, I'm Josh Schreiber. Alongside me, Kevin Wang. This is Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of the home opener for the Wayland varsity basketball team. That's the boys Wayland varsity basketball team against the Boston Latin Wolfpack. We are going into the second quarter here. Wayland is down by 3, 14-7, but they really have played better, as Kevin was just talking about. I think first let's address the elephant in the room, Kevin. Wayland did lose their top 2 scorers last year, and Jabari Nurse and Jaden Brewington, both to private school. Who are going to be the guys, and how can they start to really get things going on offense? As we have seen so far in this game, offense has been a struggle.
Yeah, so like you said, Jaden and Jabari were 2 excellent players. They were amazing space creators, playmakers, 2 guys you could always count on to get a good shot going, get some offensive momentum going, no matter when during the game. I think here we got to see captains Porter Moody, Noah Lee, Jack Melvin, these guys to pick up a little bit of the slack, get some more offense going. Right there you see a good representation of that. Lee, great pass to Livingston. Yeah, they're going to have to do a little bit more offensive work right here, and with all these new players as well joining the varsity team, they have to get integrated as well, boost the offense here for Wayland.
Yeah, absolutely is. They lose that ball in a loose ball. Zoran Livingston got in a jump ball there, but possession is going towards Boston Latin.
Wayland implemented a press right here at the beginning of the second quarter, and they got punished for it. An easy layup there for Boston Latin. Not sure why they did that. Their defense was doing pretty well beforehand.
Yeah, and that was forward Ryan Sutliff, I believe.
Great
Lee
step
for
back.
3, thought he got fouled.
Yeah,
Refs do not call
that
it.
was definitely a foul.
Yeah. The first one was as well, but I mean, I believe Lee got hit on the arm. Bad pass there by Ikea Soga. A little bit of miscommunication there from Ikea Soga and Tahil. As now Zoran Livingston will inbound it. Livingston trying to find Lee, gets it to him. Lee's got Tahil behind him. Lee trying to draw a foul. Can't get it.
Lee just,
Nice pass into Gavin, getting blocked. Ivanov showing off his height and blocking ability there, just kind of caught that ball, but it was a foul.
So Lee just dashed into the paint right there. Created space, did some good playmaking right there. But Ivanov really demonstrated that he's not just a tall, lanky guy, he actually has good defensive skills as well.
Absolutely is. Davies drills the first. Charlie Griffin coming in here for Ikea Soga. Davies the second, off the front rim.
Boston Latin pushing the pace up here.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's Ryan Sutliff dribbling it up into Tahil. Charlie Griffin. Back to Sutliff. Nice play by Moser. Can they get it?
For the help, they cannot grab that steal, but Jack Melvin gets it.
Really nice play as Moser misses a layup. Moser now looking. Melvin, Livingston for 3, off the front rim. Tahil now on the ground. Nice steal by Noah Lee. No look pass into Davies. Davies gets it to go. What a play there by Noah Lee.
That was a real roller coaster of events right there. But yet again, continuing with the first quarter, amazing, just absolutely stellar defensive tenacity out here from Wayland.
As we see it there again.
Another steal from Wayland.
Lee for 3 in the corner. Gets it to go. A little bit of a celebration there right in front of the student section. He is feeling it right now on offense and defense.
That's going to bring a ton of momentum to Wayland. They finally converted on all of that defensive effort onto the other end. Let's see.
Harrison misses wildly. Charlie Griffin just happens to be there. I think we've seen a lot of that Boston Latin putting up really horrible shots and just getting some wild offensive rebounds. But
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to be able to keep up here in this game. Boston Latin may have to play better to win this game. Melvin thought he got fouled, didn't. Rebound there by Ivanov. Talil slowing it down. We've had a very quick moving game here.
That's
Not a lot
definitely true.
Yeah, not a lot of stoppages in play. Another air ball here from Boston Latin.
And that means not a lot of set plays either. I think that's actually what's going to benefit. I think at this point, actually, Boston Latin a little bit. They haven't really shown the ability to really, do a play and then and then take like a good shot. They've done multiple air balls, and like you said earlier, a lot of poor shot choices that result in just putbacks.
Yeah, absolutely. And wow, Livingston, nice pass into Davies, almost gets it stolen. Davies now in the paint, can't get that to go. Charlie Griffin with the rebound. Boston Latin hurrying it up. In case you missed that there, Porter Moody and Nick Laredo came in. Nick Laredo into the game for the first time. We'll get more on him in a few minutes, but Wayland causing yet another turnover by Boston Latin.
Sloppy hands there by Charlie Griffin.
Yeah, great job
Laredo
by
with the
Wayland
ball.
too. Moody now looking for a man. Moody getting aggressive there in the paint. Laredo once again into the paint to Davies. Nice pass by Laredo. Davies can't get it to go.
Oh, they got to get back on defense.
Nice play by Porter Moody. His third steal of the game already, just in the first half. Davies, nice offensive rebound, getting blocked by Ivanov. Ivanov didn't even have to jump for that one.
Porter right there almost gets yet another steal. He's absolutely been a defensive superstar in this game right now. We just need to see a little more offensive work from the team as a whole. They've been doing so well in defensive end, doing all the grunt work, doing all the hard work, all the heart, put everything out there. They should be up by a lot right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we were mentioning with Nick Laredo, as there's a backcourt violation, or actually it'll go out of bounds first. Again, sloppy offense by Boston Latin.
Wayland,
But
yeah, Boston Latin is playing super sloppily right now. If Wayland can take advantage of this, grab some momentum, they can blow this game wide open.
yeah, Laredo and Moody back out of the game. Oh no, they're just calling a timeout there. But let's get back to, as we were talking about Nick Laredo, a bit of a wild card, almost like a mystery man. He was at LS last year on the JV team. He is a junior. It's going to be really interesting to see how Coach Doherty implements him. He's a slashing guard, can make some plays, really a high IQ guy. But, I mean, he showed early in that game he's a great passer. As I just mentioned, high IQ. But he's going to be big once guys like Porter Moody and Noah Lee come out of the game to see if he can get the ball moving, generate some offense.
Right,
But,
he just got a few minutes in there in the second quarter, and like you mentioned, he moved from LS as a junior right here. Hasn't been in Wayland's system at all, so he's going to have to get integrated here, and this is the first test of that. But like you said, we just saw a little bit of his ball handling skills. We'll see a little bit more, hopefully, of his slashing and his shooting as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And now we're about to start play again. Dalik Emmanuel back into the game. Moody and Laredo are also back in the game. Emmanuel to Moody. And Moody will try to set a play. Moody now dribbling around. Almost gets it stolen. Keeps the dribble. Into Davies. Moody. Nice screen by Davies. Trying to get the pass. Off some feet, but Moody ends up getting it. Livingston now. Over to Moody. Cross-court pass to Emmanuel. A bit dangerous there. Emmanuel, they call a charge there. A little bit of...
That was a little weird right there.
Yeah, absolutely. It was kind of a very crowded zone. Emmanuel ended up being triple teamed as he was driving in. Nothing he could really do about it, but...
Yeah, there's just kind of no space for him to go forward, and he just kind of like fell over right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe some deja vu from last year, as Wayland did lose on that charging call last year by Emmanuel. Very controversial call.
Yeah.
Lost that game by 1 here at home. They were not happy about that, but now it will stay Boston Latin ball as Emmanuel almost gets the steal.
So Wayland almost gets punished again for running that press. Luckily they don't. The thing I did notice on the other end though is that Ivanov has been a huge defensive presence for him, not letting Gavin Davies get the ball in the post at all. Not letting him really make a huge presence in the offensive end, and he's been such a big presence for Wayland in the past.
Yeah, absolutely.
Boston Latin scores another 3.
Yeah, Moody, nice pass into Davies. Davies, nice play. Cutting the Boston Latin lead to 2, 24-22. Really a defensive game so far here tonight.
Definitely. A lot of high-paced basketball here too. Not entirely clear.
As now it will be Boston Latin once again. Ivanov getting double teamed. Harrison, nice move. Another offensive board for him, getting fouled once again. That is the 4th foul called while Harrison was shooting.
Yeah, it seems like Harrison, the 2 big men here for Boston Latin here, Harrison is so big and athletic, and Ivanov is just so tall and takes up so much space. They've been doing a huge job both on the offensive and defensive end for Boston Latin. If Wayland can figure out a way to limit their presence in this game, that's another way they can help take back the lead.
Yeah, absolutely. And as Harrison shooting the second, made the first. Doesn't get that one to go. Nice rebound by Livingston. Livingston all over the place tonight. Kind of like the kind of player that Jaden was last year for this team. Obviously a lot younger, a lot less experienced, but I mean, he's capable of doing what Jaden was able to do last year, and
super
maybe
athletic,
even more.
super skilled. He can do it all.
Absolutely. Wayland moving it around.
He's got the ball right now. Great baseline drive.
He thought he got fouled there. Moody, nice job to get that ball. Moody kind of lost the pass there. Now dribbling it up. That is Hayden Groh dribbling it up.
Wayland
Charlie
defense.
Griffin for 3. Gets it to go.
Wayland defense was a little disoriented there. They got to figure out how to keep those transition points down to a minimum for Boston. That's really where they're getting most of their points.
Yeah, absolutely. As Emmanuel dribbling around for 3. They call a foul. The basket does go. I wonder what happened right there as Dolick banked it in.
He did bank it in, yeah. That is,
They're calling the foul there on Ivanov. It looks like it was a foul down in the paint, so they are going to count the basket.
that's a really important 3 there for Wayland. They really needed those points.
Yeah, absolutely. And now they're not going to get shots, but they will retain possession. This is huge. Interesting call here. Everyone's really disoriented right now as Lee comes back in the game with under 2 minutes left to play.
They're going to inbound at the classic box. We'll see who they go to.
Here's Lee inbounding.
Emmanuel
now. The 3 once again, they call it travel. Airballed the 3 there, didn't matter. Emmanuel doesn't like the travel call there, but looks like he just got the ball a little bit earlier than he expected to while he was still taking his steps. Now here's Talil. Gets it out to
Wayland's
Griffin.
in a 2-3 zone right now.
Yeah, I think
Almost
Wayland
got punished by Talil.
Yeah, a stop here from Wayland would really be great here, Kevin, to end the momentum for Boston Latin.
Definitely. I thought that was a double dribble right there, but
They call it
looks like it's not going to matter.
on Boston Latin. A loose ball foul that was. Noah Lee inbounding here to Porter Moody. 1:34 left to play here in this first half. Once again, I'm Josh Schreiber, alongside me, Kevin Wang. This is Wayland Boys varsity basketball against the Boston Latin Wolfpack. Wayland is down by 3.
Yeah, so like you mentioned, they did get that stop. If they can continue on the offensive end, that would be huge for Wayland.
Absolutely. Livingston dribbling, looking for his man, finds Moody. Moody, they want to travel. Boston Latin does, they don't get it. Jump ball here called. Really great hustle by Ivanov. Ivanov has been all over the place here tonight. Big guy out there, making Davies not look very big.
Yeah.
Here's Lee, he will inbound. 1:12 left now, and 8 on the shot clock. Livingston for 3, gets it to go, ties up the game. What a big 3 there from Zoran, Livingston. Wild pass there by Lee. Lee to Livingston. Livingston gets it to go. I think that should have been a foul. What a play by Moody to get back. Charlie Griffin misses a wide open layup, but they do get the bucket to go after that. Boston Latin up by 2. Lee wild pass gets tipped though. May have been a little bit lucky there.
Right. But yeah, that was hugely by Zoran Livingston. If he converted on that layup, would have been 5 points in, 5 seconds.
Absolutely.
And,
2 for 1 opportunity here as well.
Another opportunity right here.
Lee for deep 3. Off the back rim, put a little bit too much on
another
it.
fast. Oh.
Foul called on Lee. Smart foul by Lee as they were going to get an easy layup there.
Yeah, absolutely. Very smart, very high IQ right there. Cannot let Boston Latin get any more easy transition points if they want to stifle their momentum right here.
Absolutely. It would be huge if Latin only makes one of these here. I believe it's going to be a 1-and-1 here. So if he misses the first, they can rebound. He does not miss the first. That's Harrison once again at the line. He could be in double-digit free throws by the end of this game. Harrison gets a second to go as well. Boston Latin gets up to a 4-point lead now with Whalen with a chance to potentially have the last good shot here.
No shot clock here. Livingston.
Livingston with three once again. Livingston is playing unbelievable here tonight in his debut. That is his second three-point field goal along with an and one. Good defense here. Gets a shot up. Wild somehow gets it to go. Wow. What a great shot there. Moody, half court. Gets it to go. What a shot for Moody.
Great momentum booster here for Whalen.
My goodness, what a shot there from Porter Moody to end the half there. Get Whalen to just a 1-point deficit. Great job there by Whalen. I think the biggest thing there is they just need to get some offense going. Their defense is looking great, but we're going to take a break here. We'll come back to you. Once again, I'm Josh Schreiber. This is Kevin Wang. This is the Whalen Student Press Network live coverage. You can stay tuned after this game immediately for the Whalen Girls Varsity home opener, also against the Boston Latin Wolfpack. But we will see you later at the start of the third quarter. Hello and welcome back to Whalen Student Press Network's live coverage of Whalen Warriors varsity basketball. I'm Josh Schreiber, alongside me is Kevin Wang, and we are in a great one here tonight with the Whalen Warriors against the Boston Latin Wolfpack. So right now, Boston Latin's on the court, Whalen not quite. Boston Latin is just waiting for them. But Kevin, what has and hasn't worked for Whalen so far as we get ready to get going?
Right, Josh. So the theme of this game for Whalen has been amazing defense, stellar defensive schemes out here, and just struggling a little bit in offense to take advantage of that stellar defense. Porter Moody specifically has been getting like 3 or 4 steals at this point.
Yeah,
and the issue is they haven't really been spreading out the points that much. Davies has 10, Livingston has 11, but the rest of the team hasn't contributed a ton to the points here right here. And we're going to see a little more offensive a boost here for Whalen if they want to take this game.
Yeah, absolutely. As Whalen has their starters back in with Moody, Lee, Emmanuel, Davies, and Melvin. There, Boston Latin gets it to go.
So there's a little bit of missed help there in that 2-3 zone. Ikea Soga got through his one man, but there was no help there to stop him from that floater.
Absolutely. Whalen almost loses possession there. They'll have 19 seconds back on the shot clock as they retain possession. Now, as we mentioned, Zoran Livingston is Whalen's leading scorer here tonight. That's kind of crazy. He's only a freshman. We have not seen a freshman with this much playing time, at least ever, for what I've seen. So he has looked so good as Boston Latin, another turnover.
Yeah, definitely. Zoran, as a freshman, leading scorer, first home game for this varsity team. That's absolutely insane. He's exhibited great athleticism, great 3-ball, great driving skills. He's going to be a big part of this team this year and for the 3 years to come.
Yeah, absolutely. As Moody now. Moody looking. Nice pass to Lee. Lee now. Jumper gets it to go. That was a foul. Bro did not give Lee any space to land.
Absolutely.
He tried to sell it, as we mentioned earlier. He is known for doing that and really does it really well, but didn't get the call.
Lee is an extremely high IQ player right here. He got the points though, and Whalen should be happy with that.
Yeah, Harrison uses his size to Lee. Lee, nice job. Talking back to Harrison thereafter.
Right.
Lee's a pretty emotional player, but I mean, I've talked to him before, especially about the jumping with landing. He said if he ever does it, he's never gonna do it to affect his shot. He's gonna make sure he gets the best shot he can. But if he feels them coming in, he's gonna try to get that foul called. It's just smart basketball.
That's really smart.
IKEA Soga out to Ivanov. Nice shot by Ivanov. He can shoot at that 6'5" frame. Here's Moody now. Whalen back down 4 again. Nice pump fake by Melvin. Gets it out to Emmanuel, who was not expecting it. They'll reset here with 10 seconds left. Emmanuel may have had a shot there, dribbling in, reverse layup. Can't get it to go as Ivanov gets a hand on it. Now Groh falls down. Nice steal again by Noah Lee. This backcourt of Lee and Moody is playing amazing.
Everybody. Great pass to Gavin Davies for the layup. Oh wait, all right, good. They just added 2 points to Boston Line right there.
Yeah.
They haven't taken away the second point though. Boston Line still has an extra point, I'm pretty sure.
That ball was kicked there. I wonder if earlier in the game maybe they missed a point, but the score was just.
Oh yeah, they just fixed it.
There we go. They fix it, as you saw there on the scoreboard. 38-40, but really nice pass by Lee after getting the steal. As now IKEA Soga finds Griffin. Griffin, the leading scorer for Boston Latin.
Griffin's got 13 points so far in the first half. As Boston Latin gets that foul.
Once again, Harrison is at the line. He has been here for so long. He has been on that line so many times.
Yeah, Harrison's been in like most of this game so far.
Looks like
really
something's
huge,
up with
really
Lee.
athletic.
Lee might be cramping up a little bit, but he's going to stay in the game. Josh Ellenbogen, being a great team player, as always, going to run down to the locker room to get him something.
Yeah, that's just, like you said earlier, why Josh Ellenbogen is so important for this team, keeping it together like that.
As that ball sits on the rim for quite some time, but then he gets it to go. 4-point lead once again for Boston Latin. I mean, really, if Wayland can just get some shots to fall, they're in good position. Foul called there on the floor. That was on number 11, IKEA Soga.
Yeah, so Wayland's deficit is only 4 points still. They've kept it close.
Absolutely.
Halfway into this third quarter.
And again, I really think they're playing better. They just can't get shots to fall.
I agree.
Melvin, deep 3. Can't get it to go. Nice
Melvin,
job by
short
Lee
shot.
to try to get that. Can't get it. Now Talil gets stripped
Great
by Moody.
transition stop right there. That's what they need to see. If they can get those transition stops to be consistent, Boston has no chance of scoring.
Oh, Noah Lee in quite some pain, it looks like. I can't really tell what it is, but awkward
Yeah, me
shot
neither.
there.
He's he's grabbing his
He's definitely
calves.
cramping up. He's moving all right, but he keeps bending down to grab at those calves. Hopefully he's okay. Boston Latin gets a big 3 right there. They're now up by 7.
No, he's just grabbing his legs. I think he's gonna get a sub this
Big
time
time
out.
up there as Lee is limping.
Yeah, 7-point deficit now. Wayland needs to stop that momentum.
Lee doesn't want to come out of the game. He is still in the huddle there. But, so anyways, as we've mentioned earlier, this is a very different roster from last year with 6 guys playing their first year on the varsity team. Kevin, who are some of your guys that you're looking at to potentially make an impact from the jump this season off the bench? Some of those new players that are on this team.
Right, so there are a bunch of, like you said, 6 additions to this team. And like you said earlier, the biggest X factor is aptly named going to be Zoran Livingston. But he's shown himself through these first 2.5 quarters to be an amazing asset for this team. He has scored 13 points at this point for Wayland, a game-high score, I think, and really exhibited great both offensive and defensive skills here for Wayland. But in addition to Zoran, like we said earlier, we talked a little bit about Nick Laredo, but the other Nick Johnson, hasn't gotten a ton of playing time yet. But if he's put in, he should be able to contribute a little bit, especially on the on the rebounding side and the defensive side as well for Wayland. And let's see, as Wayland's going to roll out basically a full veteran squad plus Zoran right here
Absolutely.
as the timeout ends.
Zoran getting a ton of playing time.
Yeah.
Just as much playing time as most of the starters here tonight, as he's proved himself. Now Moody dribbling around. Gets to Lee. Lee with the up fake to Moody for 3. Gets it to go. Big 3. Cuts the lead to 4 once again.
That's exactly what you want to see out of a timeout. Great play, open 3. Moody knocks it down. Momentum for Wayland.
Yeah, once again, that Lee to Moody, Moody to Lee combination is deadly. Boston Latin strikes right back right there. That's Ryan Sutliff knocking down that 3. Stolen by Ivanov now. Boston Latin can really get a huge momentum shift if they can put up some points here. If you're Wayland, you need a stop. Melvin. Just another 3. That is not something you want to see if you're Wayland here. They need some points, and they need them fast.
So this is really surprising. You're absolutely right, Wayland needs points, but also on the defensive end, somehow Boston Latin has just turned on a switch.
Wow, what a block.
They just flipped on a switch in the second half, both on the offensive and defensive ends. I think he needs to call another timeout right now before this gets out of hand.
Yeah, and Noah Lee tried to intentionally foul them right there, and they couldn't. Boston Latin has all of the momentum right now. They're up 12, but Wayland cannot get down on themselves right now because this is a tough team. You give them an inch, they'll take a mile.
Absolutely.
So they really need to work out some plays here as Gavin Moser will come into the game for Dalek Emanuel.
Yeah, right there, Boston Latin just flipped the switch on their set offense right there. 2 threes in a row on back-to-back offensive possessions. Good transition played by them as well, and good defense. Great, good block as well on Wayland. So Boston Latin's kind of just rolling on all cylinders right now, and it's really interesting. It's going to be really crucial. This timeout is going to be really crucial to see what Coach Doherty can draw up, what schemes he can implement to stop this momentum, stop this roll by Boston Latin. And if they can't do it now, my prediction is that it'll be much, much tougher to do it down the road in the rest of this game. This will be an extremely crucial next 20, 30 seconds for Wayland.
Yeah, absolutely. And captains were named just a few days ago before this game. Jack Melvin and Gavin Davies, senior captains, but maybe a surprise a little bit, but third year players Noah Lee and Porter Moody named junior captains, while there are some other seniors on this team. But that really just shows the leadership that they have. Kevin, tell me a little bit about them. About Moody and Lee.
Yeah, so Moody and Lee, they've been best friends basically since 6 years old, since elementary school. Been playing basketball together since they could pick up a basketball. Developed amazing chemistry, and they're both pretty similar players. Extremely athletic, extremely tenacious, great on defense, great on offense and passing as well. Great team players.
Absolutely. Nice play by Zoran. Yeah, continue.
Yeah. So Porter is the third Moody captain of his family. Tucker and Oliver were both captains before him. And Lee is, the first and only going to be Lee captain, but he gets a good deflection there as he grabs his left knee. Looks like he's hurting a little bit here.
I wonder if it's still those calves it looks like. Noah will get subbed out. A bit of a duck walk off the court. He is definitely in some pain, but does not want to leave.
Yeah, if Wayland...
Another 3 there from Boston Latin. That's a big shot, now up 13. Wayland's starting to become deflated here, it looks like. Livingston in. Livingston, wild shot, just trying to get it over Ivanov.
They need to get back on transition right now. Bolat's got the numbers.
Absolutely. They slow it down now. Charlie Griffin, big 3. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound by Harrison. Charlie Griffin once again. Again can't get it to go. Harrison, rebound, can't get that one to go either, but he does get fouled. Harrison will be shooting in his double digits for free throws.
I I think Wayland's losing a little bit of energy here, maybe a little morale seeing Noah Lee kind of go down. I don't think he's on the bench. He's at the locker room right now, I think.
Student section trying to get in Harrison's head. It does work right there. This Wayland student section can really be ruthless at times,
Yeah.
as we're seeing right now.
Honestly, in the past couple of years, this Wayland student section has scored Wayland more than a few points.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Kind of a testament as to the importance of home games.
Oh, yeah. And even at a small school like Wayland, it's really impressive to see how many fans show up at these
Exactly.
games. A little bit of an earlier time slot, so a lot of people couldn't necessarily make this game here tonight. But I mean, I think we'll probably see a lot of fans at the girls' game later. As another three there from Sutcliffe, Boston Latin bench is going
I think
nuts.
that's like their 5th 3 in a row right here. Wayland has to lock down on this perimeter defense. If they can't do that, this 16-point lead is going to grow into a 26-point lead.
Absolutely. And Lee's still out there on the bench rolling out his legs. Ivanov, another block. This is going to be really tough to get anything going in the paint with Ivanov. They got to try to tire him out or something, Kevin. Anything you can think of?
Honestly, at this point, what they've the only thing they haven't really tried is just not using Davies at all. Going full small ball, trying to kick up the pace and tire Ivanov off, like you said, tire probably Jake Harrison as well out, and
Yeah,
limit their
absolutely.
presence in the paint. The issue is that Wayland is, and you can tell here, I think Wayland's players are a little bit tired. The energy is a little bit down, low levels right now. But if they can
Absolutely.
grab
Nice
some
steal.
momentum,
Moody, nice layup. Gets it to go.
they can turn this game back right around. There's still plenty of basketball to play. They still got a plenty of chance to win this game. You cannot
Yeah.
count them out yet.
Absolutely. But they need to turn around quick. Another three there. They get it to go. Wow. I mean, at this
I don't
point,
really
there's
know what's
really
going on.
nothing you could do right now with Boston Latin shooting the lights out. But Ivanov, another block. Wow. Things spiraling out of control. Way off there from Tahil. But
Alright,
I
so-
mean,
Yeah.
continue, Kevin.
With those like 6 3-pointers in a row before Tahil's missed 3 right there. Honestly, at that point, when one team is so hot, the other team really can't do too much to stop that.
Yeah.
So it's not really entirely Wayland's fault here, but in order for them to climb back from this 21-point deficit, and I think, in my opinion, it's definitely possible if they get the right stuff going on.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's definitely possible if they get the right combo of offense and defense to go on to climb back from this deficit. I think it can definitely happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And it really, something overlooked is that having these bigs like Harrison and Ivanov, at least the way I look at it, if you're Wayland, you really got to battle down low, which on defense, which can open up that perimeter shot for Boston Latin, because you really cannot let them get an open shot in the paint, because they will hit that shot
Yeah.
99 times out of
Absolutely.
100. So
Yeah, definitely. The reason Boston Latin ballooned this lead isn't just because of their hot shot 3-point shooting right here, but Ivanov has been honestly pretty stellar down there at the point in the paint, getting a bunch of blocks, hitting 2 blocks in a row at this point against Wayland's biggest man. So something definitely has to change here. Either probably both defensively and offensively, and even maybe with the rotations here. Let's see what kind of lineup Coach Dooley rolls out to start the 4th.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, they really have to figure something out, because this is not working right now. But I mean, it's just really frustrating if you're Wayland, because they felt like in this game they were the better team. They absolutely were the better team, getting unlucky on defense and offense. But I think in that last quarter, Boston Latin showed what they're capable of, and that is being DCL small champions like they were last year. As Nick Johnson now in the game. Dalla can't get that to go. Stays on the ground for a little bit. Livingston, 3. Just rattles around the rim. Davies, another offensive board. Davies can't get it to go. Davies having a little bit of a tough shooting night.
good thing is those offensive possessions and offensive rebounds have reflected a little bit of back to that quarter one tenacity, quarter one energy that they'll desperately need if they want to come back from this deficit.
Yeah,
and so in the third quarter, Boston Latin did outscore Wayland by a considerable amount. I believe they ballooned their lead to 17 from a 1-point lead from the half, so they outscored them by 16 points.
Yeah.
Quick maths right there, Josh. 17 minus 1. But in order to cut that deficit down, Wayland's got to do a lot, and I think they've made a pretty good start in these first 40 seconds, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think part of that too is once Lee really started hurting, they took a toll on defense because Lee has a high motor, keeps it going all the time, and a great perimeter defender. So that could affect it as well.
Right.
But they really just tired out. So let's see if they can get something going here with the game almost out of reach.
I think the key part you said right there was Lee's motor. He'll play 100%, 110% effort for 100% of the game.
Absolutely.
And so
As Livingston
we definitely need to
misses
see
a
that
three.
from the whole team.
Boston Latin gets that turnover on a tough pass by Porter Moody. Moody,
Porter,
unbelievable
great steal.
defense. Sixth steal of the game. He is playing unbelievably video game-like numbers. Moody fakes a shot. Livingston drives in.
Miss Nick Johnson there on the left. Moody is
Another
seventh steal of the game. He could get into double digits here.
Emmanuel no good. Rebound Moody. Back to Emmanuel. Emmanuel gets that into Davies. Davies puts that in for an easy 2. Moody has been all over the place here tonight.
Moody's been incredible, just giving Wayland all the opportunities to get back on the right side of the court. But really, Wayland has just been pretty cold from beyond the arc, to be honest. If they can get that three-point machine going, I think they can definitely make the comeback. Boston Latin just called a timeout. Leads, I guess, is now down to 16, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, as you see right there, the student section very much out of this game right now. They really have nothing to cheer for at the moment, but hopefully we can at least, even if Wayland does lose this game, hopefully they can get something going, as Doherty seems like he's just trying to motivate them a little bit right now in the huddle. It looks like Lee will not get back in the game as of yet. It'll be Emmanuel, Davies, Moody, Johnson, and Livingston back out there. But I think at least if Wayland does lose this game, there are some silver linings. I think especially Zoran Livingston. So used to saying Xander.
Yeah.
Zoran has showed that he can be a very, very good
Yes.
player at the varsity level at just 15 years old.
Yes, definitely. I agree. That's got to be the best silver lining if they lose this game out here. Concrete proof that Wayland has got a lot to work with, even if they lose this game.
Wow.
Especially because
Porter Moody
just straight up snatches his 8th steal, grabs the free layup.
Porter Moody, a little bit of a clap in the face of Khalil, who is just, he is made look silly this entire game.
That's the perfect way to describe it, Josh.
So yeah, as we mentioned, definitely some silver linings in this game. This is a very, very good Boston Latin team.
Yeah.
I can't stress that enough. So this is not by any means a showing of how this season's going to go for Wayland.
Definitely,
They've looked really good, honestly. I think they may look better than last year. They just need to get their offense going. Really, that shot right there just describes exactly how this game is going.
Like we said at the beginning, Boston Latin was the DCL champions last year and has overall a really strong program.
Yeah, with the shrug there, it's tough shot, but looked like a perfect pass.
Yeah. If Wayland loses this game, it's by no means a demonstration.
Wow. Emmanuel misses the layup. Boston Latin ball. Emmanuel made a great play. He can't believe it right now, kind of smiling in disbelief.
Yeah, so
I think if
misses
you
the
give that,
freebie.
I think if you give that shot to Emmanuel, he's gonna hit that. He's gonna hit that almost every time.
Cherry picking here from Boston Latin. Wayland's got to get their head in the game.
Wayland kind of playing desperate right now.
Wayland, yeah, desperate is absolutely the word to describe that their play right now.
Now Moody, wow, what a spin by
great.
Moody.
Ball handling.
Just some miscommunication there.
Yeah. I think that though, with Zoran, as he gets more integrated with the varsity team and his teammates, his tendencies that will definitely improve with time.
Yeah, I think in this game, Porter Moody and Zoran Livingston
I've been standouts, yeah.
have definitely played very, very well. They just need to clean up on offense, I think. Punches
Great
that
steal
out.
by Dalek Emmanuel.
Dalek Emmanuel to Davies. Davies
getting hype. That is.
And I think a common complaint in games like this from a lot of like traditional people is they don't like when a player gets excited like that when they're down by a decent amount. But
right.
I like it. I think you need to
that's what you
find
need.
something to cheer about.
Yeah.
They're not out of this game yet. There's still 4 minutes to play.
Yeah. I think if you're down,
Traveling
that's just not gonna
violation.
count.
Sam
Davies
Griffin
getting even
traveling.
more hype. I should think that kind of energy is absolutely exactly what you need if you're down double digits in the fourth quarter. I think if anyone's trying to criticize a player for trying to get their team back in the game, I don't think that's how it should be working.
Absolutely, as Wayland will get possession here. They need points basically on every possession now. Nice play by Emmanuel after an air ball. Moody for three, can't get it to go. Davies offensive board. Davies turnover, tough pass.
More cherry picking this time by Jake Harrison.
Foul
Getting a
there
foul.
called on Emmanuel. Gave him a little shove, kind of had to.
So the good thing is that Wayland has been a little bit more composed on both ends of the court.
Yeah,
But
Boston Latin wanted a technical there. I really don't think that should have been
yeah,
a technical.
definitely not a technical.
Gave him a little bit of a push, but not much you can do right there, just trying to get the foul called. Harrison once again at the line.
Wayland
course
is
he is.
missing. Yeah, you turn away and then the next second you turn back, Harrison's at the line.
Absolutely. Misses
Marino
the
with
second.
the rebound,
Wow. What a steal
turnover.
by freshman Sam Griffin.
That
Zoran
sounded like
Livingston.
a clean block to me. You could hear the ball from like 5 miles away.
Freshman on freshman right there. Zoran Livingston won that battle, but they do call a foul. I really don't think that was a foul at
That
all.
was just a powerful block. Look at Principal Aslan Misaguchi running to recover that ball, which just tumbled away to the other side of the field house.
Nice pass in from Mizuguchi.
Yeah.
Sam Griffin now shooting at the line. Student section staying in this game as they get in the freshman's head right there. Got Sam Griffin probably not used to that kind of rattling from this Wayland student section.
Yeah, the good thing is none of the student section has left the game at all. We're seeing some dedication that's consistent with Wayland's basketball audience here.
Yeah, speaking of that, we do have a girls varsity game right after this. You can stay right on this live stream. The live stream will not cut off. You can wait until that game starts about 15 to 20 minutes right after this game. So please watch that as they have their home opener. They're looking really good this year, Kevin, as well.
Yeah, definitely. The girls team has a lot of potential. Something funny I just saw, the ref just told the Wayland bench to sit down. I'm not really sure why he's kind of not letting Wayland have that energy.
Travel called there. And once again, if you're tuning in right now, we are 3 minutes away from the end of this game. Wayland is down by 17 to Boston Latin. This is Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of Wayland varsity basketball. I'm Josh Schreiber, Kevin Wang by my side. Let's get back to the action here.
Moody almost grabs his 9th steal. Ivanov does not capitalize on the pump fake.
Nice defense there by Laredo, who's now in the game. I've not seen a lot of Jack Melvin in this game. I wonder
definitely
why.
true. I'm not sure. I don't think Jack Melvin, he was in the game in the first half.
Nice play by Dalek Emmanuel.
Yeah, definitely good. Wayland definitely needed that defensive steal, that defensive stop right there.
Absolutely.
But in terms of in terms of Jack Melvin, I think in the first half of the game he was in for a considerable amount of time. I don't think he was extremely hot from the field during that time, but maybe his presence at all, his defensive presence, his length, his lankiness was necessary. As in the second half, obviously, Wayland has done a little bit worse than the first half.
Yeah, absolutely. As Emmanuel hits that one, that was a really, really great play by Emmanuel to show that he really wants to win this game,
Yeah.
even with such a big deficit with so little time. But I think that's a really good sign that this Wayland team really wants it.
That kind of just it's a reflection of the culture that Doherty has cultivated here with the Wayland team to fight no matter how much you're down. Both Porter, Dalek have gotten amazing steals this game. Wayland's team overall has just been high energy, even down 15 with only 2 minutes left to go.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at the bench right now, and I mean, they are still on their. Some of them are on their feet.
I think the rest of them would be on their feet if the ref didn't tell them to sit down. Yeah. I don't know what that was about, but yeah. Wayland bench, especially last year, was coveted for being one of the most high energy lines of people in the DCL, I imagine.
And now we have Laredo, Livingston, Moody, Melvin, and Davies on the court for Wayland. Let's see if we can see a little bit more of Laredo in this game.
Watching Laredo now, he seems really intent and
yeah, absolutely.
really good at just fundamental defense right here.
Yeah, sticking with his man Talil right now.
Boston Lion is running the clock out on these possessions. Wayland has to. That was, all things considered, not a terrible foul by Gavin Davies. Maybe even smart because with 2 minutes left, Wayland cannot afford to let Boston Lion run out these clocks on these possessions if they want to cut down this lead.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, guess who back at the line? Jake Harrison, junior captain. Misses that one. Davies now.
I think something pretty interesting, Jake Harrison's initials, JH, also is the same as James Harden's initials, an NBA player known for his free throw affinity. Maybe there's something special with JH out there.
Yeah, I guess so. And just one number difference there, 13 and 12.
Yeah.
Ikea Soga way off on that three. Melvin. Gets a foul called, cannot get the bucket. Harrison goes down there.
That said, that was a great push of the ball up there by Melvin.
Yeah,
Wayland
absolutely.
right here is just trying to get as many points as possible, trying to close this gap. I think there's definitely still a chance at a close game.
Yeah, and part of this game is pride too. If they can bring this game back, and just mentally, if they can see like, hey, we played with that team and we didn't play even close to our best game, gives them some confidence going into future games.
And with such a young team, so many new additions, with more development in the rest of the season, they can definitely, maybe if they face Bolat later, take them down.
Timeout called by Boston Latin, but they do not get it off. 5-second violation. Boston Latin coaches are not happy with that.
Yeah. Yet another more proof of Wayland's tenacious defense right here.
As it is an 11-point game, Wayland, it's really not a blowout by any means.
Yeah, they can cut it down to single digits, and if it's down to single digits by the end of this quarter, the end of this game, I think there's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of if they lose, especially against such a strong team with so many new players. Totally,
yeah, absolutely.
All things considered, not a terrible performance, pretty good performance actually by the Wayland squad out here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Particularly from freshman Zoran Livingston, definitely as well, Porter Moody on the defensive end as well.
Yeah, and in case you're just joining us, Josh Schreiber here, alongside me, Kevin Wang, as I have mentioned. The girls' game will begin pretty quickly after this game, so please stay tuned. That should be another great game. But yeah, this is Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of Wayland varsity basketball. Right now, Wayland having a bit of a tough game offensively, but a brand new team. Not anything to get down on themselves for. I mean,
Yeah.
we can't stress it enough, really. But
Yeah.
I mean,
There's no reason for Wayland to put their heads down after this game.
absolutely. And I think a big problem they had was they were just outsized in this game here.
Yeah, they didn't figure out quick enough how to stop Ivanov's presence.
Yeah, with an elite big man like Ivanov
Yeah.
at that center position. You see him there, number 23 on the court. So much bigger than everyone else on the court right now.
Yeah, but I think as Coach Doherty learns how to mix and match his different size, different athleticism type of players out here for the rest of the season, they definitely have a better chance of running out the right lineups to counter.
Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, just for reference to show you how tall Ivanov is, Zoran Livingston is standing right next to him. Zoran is about 6 feet tall, so
That's crazy.
Ivanov is no
Ivanov's like
small man.
dwarfing him, yeah.
Yeah, Zoran, promising freshman. Moody for 3, can't get it to
Great
go.
rebound by Zoran.
Zoran still playing with a ferocity. And I think someone on the court right now that we haven't talked about very much, really an overlooked player, surprised a lot of people last year, is Dolik Emanuel.
Definitely.
He had a lot of playing time last year, and it slowly built up as the year went on as he proved himself as an elite defender. But he can really play, Kevin, and they're going to need him this year if they want to go far.
Yeah, during this game, I think in the third quarter, he did have that missed layup. But the important thing of that sequence was that right before the missed layup, he had the opportunity because he punched a steal out in the backcourt, which is really impressive. That's a Porter Moody type play right there in terms of athleticism and effort.
Got it. Steal by Livingston. Livingston down the court. Nice play, but can't get the bucket to go. Laredo gets fouled there, it looks like.
Only an
Porter
11-point
Moody.
game.
Porter Moody directing them all on the court right now.
Kiyosoga is going to check in. He's been a big athletic presence for Boston Latin.
Absolutely. Has not gotten the shot to fall, but he's been big on defense.
Livingston. for
Livingston 3 over the big man. That almost banked that one in. They wanted a foul called there, but they don't get it. Bro, looking. Now
Almost a backcourt violation
once
there.
again. Foul on Emanuel, reach-in foul. Emanuel very aggressive in this game.
With 43 seconds left, 11-point deficit.
Yeah,
There's still a good amount of time for Wayland to cut down this lead,
Yeah.
make it a pretty close game.
game is pretty much in the books though right now.
Yeah, it's not like, but it's not like Coach Doherty is sending in like garbage time or anything.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Got a bunch of starters out here still. He's still fighting it to the end. Like I said, representative of the culture he's trying to cultivate here. Always fighting.
Absolutely. Get a look on that Wayland varsity bench right there. A little bit deflated, but
So Josh, who are some players on the bench who you think could make a big impact in maybe the rest of the season?
I think someone who we didn't see very much of in this game specifically, who actually right now is playing, is Nick Johnson, but he could be big for them in this year. He is a tall guy, can get rebounds, good defender, can both shoot and battle down low. I mean, he's in the game right now, has not played much in this game, but
Yeah, he was kind of put in at that crucial moment in the third quarter where they needed to switch that momentum up. And he wasn't hot that time because he hadn't had much playing time. But like you said, I think he's a really lanky guy. He's a veteran on the team. I think he provides a great locker room presence as well.
yeah, hopefully, and maybe a bit of a concern here for Wayland is Noah Lee is out of this game.
Right. We got to see. I think in the long term, the biggest question is whether or not whether or not Wayland can win games against great teams, but whether or not Noah Lee is going to be healthy. Because they've shown, and Lee has shown that they could definitely compete against this caliber of teams. We just want to keep Wayland as healthy as possible for the rest of the season. Make sure that they're winning as many games as possible, get into the playoffs, which is great a seed.
Yeah, as now you do see some of those bench players get on the court So it looks like we have John Kelly, Luke DeCelli, Nick Laredo, Zoran Livingston. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. Nick Johnson and Mac Larson will come into the game. We have not seen Kelly, Larson, or DeCelli in this game. Kevin, can you tell me a little bit about really any of those players? All guys that played on JV last year had some pretty big roles. Who are you really looking for to have a big year?
So, like we mentioned throughout this game, some of the newcomers here, juniors Luke DeCelli and John Kelly, we'll see their first stops on this court here, and Mac Larson as well. Two big men, two athletic big men as well, who have definitely a lot of potential to contribute during the rest of the season and next year. We'll see how they perform these last 22 seconds, but I think if they start off strong and develop well, they could definitely make a big impact, fill in that big man-ish role when Gavin Davies is not playing.
Absolutely. Laredo gets a wild shot, can't get it to go. Latin will slow it down, maybe try to dribble out this clock. They will. Little bit of a tough game. Larson, nice defense at the very end right there. But anyways, that'll do it. That'll do it here tonight. This was Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of Wayland varsity basketball. Final score, Boston Latin 76, Wayland 61. A bit of a tough game here from Wayland, but they can definitely learn from it. They did have a lot of promise going for them here, with Zoran Livingston having a big game, a lot of great defensive performances. Just really got unlucky for most of the game, but yeah, nothing to hang their head on, right, Kevin?
Right, absolutely. Zoran Livingston showcased how he can definitely be a big contributor to this team. I think almost reaching 20 points by the end of the game. Porter Moody with 8 steals. That's just absolutely ridiculous, even at the NBA level or any level, to be honest.
Video game.
Yeah, and then Donald Emanuel with great performance as well, a really athletic player. I think Wayland has nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, sorry, the girls now taking the court. You can play right here.